Okay, Mike and Adam, thank you very much.
Of course, there are 3 investigations: the IRS, the FBI, and the state prosecutor.
Well, actually, there's a lot more than that. We've got the IRS, the FBI, the Office of the State Prosecutor, Baltimore Board of Ethics, an independent firm reviewing UMMS contracts, and the Maryland Insurance Advisory Council. You've got a total of maybe 7 investigations into this $800,000 dealings with her mayor, former mayor, Pugh, and her books.
Which is why Adam Ruther said we're probably not going to hear from here in quite a while. We do hope to hear from some city council members, however. So we have Kimberly Eaton outside of City Hall, where hopefully she will be able to get reaction from some of them. Kimberly?
And Denise, I think we believe, or we're told at least at this point, that some folks will be coming out around 4:15 to speak with us and give us their reaction to everything that just happened in the last hour or so. So we are waiting on that. But I want to go back and touch on something Vic said. He was talking about the number of investigations into Mayor Pugh's dealings, and one of those Governor Hogan called for early on in this scandal. Early in April, he launched a state investigation into Mayor Pugh's dealings, and he did hold off on flat out calling for her resignation until about a week ago. But we did just receive a statement from him now that Mayor Pugh has resigned. It says, quote, "This was the right decision as it was clear the mayor could no longer lead effectively. The federal and state investigations must and will continue to uncover the facts. Baltimore City can now begin to move forward. The state pledges its full support to incoming Mayor Jack Young and to city leaders during this time of transition." We're also beginning to hear from other former political allies of Catherine Pugh's via statement. But again, we're still waiting to hear from council members on camera. Of course, we have many questions tonight about what comes immediately for the city. We know Mayor Jack Young became mayor as soon as that letter of resignation went into effect. But at this point, city business is continuing as usual, and we are waiting again here to hear from any city council members or city solicitor Andre Davis. But for now, Rick and Mary, back to you in studio.
All right, Kimberly, thank you. Reaction, of course, coming in. Kimberly just read Governor Hogan's tweet, and I will just reiterate, Baltimore City can now begin to move forward. The state pledges its full support to incoming Mayor Jack Young and the city leaders during this time of transition.
And this was actually part 1 of a 2-part tweet. If we can get over to the governor's next one here. If we can get out of this.
It never works when you need it to.
Okay, here we go. He was saying this was the right decision as it was clear the mayor could no longer lead effectively. Federal and state investigations must and will continue to uncover the facts, which will be a very interesting couple of months ahead.
There we go. Of course, Brandon Scott, councilman, my statement on resignation of Mayor Pugh, and we can't scroll up, but basically says today is a day of relief and accountability for Baltimore. Now the city can move forward with tackling the vast challenges facing Baltimore, including improving our schools, reducing crime. I look forward to working with all of our local, state, federal leadership to get Baltimore back on track.
And one thing that Scott is always talking about is how it's about the people. And I remember being at Penn and North about a month ago when this news first broke about Mayor Catherine Pugh. And so many people down there were saying, based off of everything that we've seen here over the past couple of years in this city, whether you want to look at police commissioners or even what we've dealt with the mayors, they said it is so hard to have trust in anyone who comes in there because of all the alleged corruption that we have seen at the top in Baltimore City.
And again, the Democratic primary about a year away from now, so we'll see who tosses their hat into the ring.
Will be interesting.
All right, we're going to go back to Denise and Vic on the main desk.